What's up, everybody? Keith Mitchell, editor-in-chief of the Outerhaven Productions here. It's Thursday, June 20th, 2019. Got some really good games that came out this week. We've got Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, which is a lot of fun. Reminds me a lot of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, one of my favorite games of all time. We've got, what is it? Judgment. Judgment is coming out. We have access to early. Love that game. I've been a big fan of the Yakuza series for quite some time, and that game is also a lot of fun. Also played a lot of some VR games. So a lot of games this week. Before I go into what I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about what I'm doing here, I want to give a big thank you to the people who watched the video on YouTube, who gave me some feedback, some helpful feedback. People on Reddit, some helpful feedback as well, and as well as people that listen to this on several of the podcasts I put out. It's very enlightening. It's very nice to see that there are people out there that want to help you grow, and not everybody's out to, to put you down, to say, hey, you're not doing a good job, stop it. Because that was one of my biggest fears of doing things like this and putting my face into the camera. For years and years, people have said I should probably try this, and I didn't because I was just so fearful of doing it. But I'm doing it now. I did say I was going to do 1 or 2 a week. This is actually my third one, so this is actually pretty cool for me. I feel pretty, I want to say, empowered. So again, a big thanks to the people who are encouraging me to do this. And as I keep doing this, I'll get better. So that said, there have been a couple topics going around this past week, and I wasn't really sure which one I was going to talk about, because when I do this, I don't have a script. Everything that I do is impromptu. Everything that I do is just something that I'm thinking about, something that I'm passionate about, something that I heard and I didn't agree with, or I do agree with. So that's how this show works. It's how this little segment, it's not a show, it's not a segment, it's just thoughts from my brain. Keith's brain when it's working, when it's not tired from doing IT work. And actually, there was something I saw online last week that I wanted to talk about, and I didn't do it because I thought that it was talk to death, but I figured it might be a good idea to talk about it. And that's why do I like PC gaming, and there's my phone, and is PC gaming right for you? The second question, I can't answer that for you because I don't know you or you or you or you. I only know myself. Now, starting out playing games, and I started way back in the day with the Intellivision, ColecoVision, Atari 2600, Commodore 64, and eventually I moved up to a Nintendo Entertainment System. But before that, I had access to a computer. My father saved up enough money, bought a computer, and I played the hell out of it. Old Delta Go to Elite, IBM, monochrome monitor was my very first PC. Eventually, I did take it apart because I was very curious of how it actually worked, which got me started in my 25 plus years of playing with computers, which is what I do for a living now. So, my father got me set up on that way. But ever since then, I've always had a love for both the consoles and the PC, but majority of my life was on the console because obviously I was a kid, I was living home with my parents, I couldn't afford a PC, and they didn't really know a lot about computers. My dad was an electrician, but he was more so electric and fixing stuff. Computers was never something he was interested in. But as I grew up and as I went to college, which I dropped out of unfortunately, and I watched people and learned and went to a couple different seminars and went to computer repair shops and stayed there looking at them, learning from them, I started to love the computer because not what it was, but what it afforded you. You could use it for programming, word processing, making music, watching videos, playing games, and getting online. I mean, I was blown away with that stuff. Way back to with Doom, when I finally got to play Unreal Tournament, was playing that nonstop online. God, those were some great days. I miss Unreal Tournament, I really do. But coming full circle, the PC is just as important to me in regards to gaming as the console is to other people. And that's not to say I don't like consoles. I've got a full spectrum of consoles over here in my gaming entertainment system. Xbox One X, PlayStation 4 Pro, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3. I've got a PlayStation Vita. I've got a PlayStation TV in there. I've got an original Xbox One downstairs. I love gaming. PC gaming is just more so something for me. And the reason why I like it so much is just, again, like I said before, it's what it affords you. You have a computer that you can use to play whatever game you want. And if it doesn't work out the way you want it, well, okay, you can always upgrade that computer, bearing you have the money, upgrade the processor, upgrade the video card, upgrade the hard drive. You pretty much use any control that you want. And for the most part, if you know what you're doing, you're fine. Granted, PC gaming has gotten easier. PCs in themselves have gotten easier, either to build, accessibility, or more people selling them. We've got countless more shops popping up, not just the big ones like Alienware or Cyber Power PC or whatnot. And I don't know all the names of these people because honestly, I built my computers. I've been building my own computer since I was 11, 12 years old. I've never purchased, actually, I backed it up. I have purchased 2 computers, which I use for servers because I feel like messing with a lot of the RAID and all that. But all my gaming computers, this one, that one, the one downstairs, the ones I built in the past, the ones I built for people, for friends, for family members, those are all PCs that I built, and I just fell in love with the PC. But getting back to the gaming, it's just an experience unlike any other. Yeah, there are issues. You've got Windows updates, you've got driver updates, you've got games that aren't ported properly, you've got games that aren't really optimized because there's just a million different PC configurations out there. You've got glitches, you've got crashes. Yeah, you've got all that. Yeah, you got that. I wish this person blowing me up would stop blowing me up when I'm trying to do this. But at the same time, there's always a positive to that as well. Consoles are at the same place the PCs are now. They crash a lot. They have issues. They have constant updates. The OSs are constantly being updated. The games are being updated. Games take forever to download from digital stores. PlayStation Network is, God, so damn slow. Xbox One, the Switch is doing it. There's an online store for pretty much every game out there for consoles right now. So they're doing exactly what the PC has been doing for years. But, people don't seem to have a problem with that. Seriously, stop bothering me. But it's just what the PC gives me. I can mod games, I can add different modifications, I can play different consoles on my PC. You can play the Wii on there, you can play PlayStation on there. The emulation has come so far right now. Like, I love the fact that I can fire up Demon Souls on my computer, not the best, and play it, versus digging out the PlayStation 3, hooking it up, and getting less than 30 frames per second. And yeah, I had to bring it there. The power of the PC affords you is unlike any experience ever. And this is not to sell anybody on PC gaming, because I will tell you flat out, and I've told people this for years, I will never ever try and push PC gaming in somebody's face, because that's not how it works. If the person has an interest in it, if the person wants to know more about it, then I will tell them about it. But if the person is like, no, I don't want to deal with PC, I like consoles, I'll tell them the benefits, but I won't say you must do PC, this is it, or PC Master Race, because I don't believe in that crap. Everybody has a preference. My preference is the PC. I will defend it, but at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and say, this is the best thing ever. PC gaming is the best thing ever, because it's not. Let's be honest. PC gaming, if you want to stay cutting edge, bleeding edge, or at the cusp of performance, is expensive. Video cards are expensive. Processors are expensive. Solid state drives were expensive. They're getting cheaper, but if you're talking about terabytes and beyond, and they're expensive. Building a PC, a decent gaming PC, requires somewhat of a decent grasp of what you're doing. Obviously, you don't want to stick your hand into a computer when it's on if you don't know what you're doing, or building a computer if you never had anybody to show you how to do it, to build a computer, because they do have their disadvantages. Again, Windows is forever causing issues. The consoles have a big leg up on PCs because their OS is rock solid. It does one thing: it plays games. Windows and in Linux, they do more than one thing. They're not here just to play games. Even though we've been asking Microsoft for an OS that does nothing but play games for years, Windows 10 has gotten better for that. We're not going to talk about that subject today. We're just going to keep going. But again, I do love the PC just because of what it gives me. And I've been a PC gamer for God knows how long. A very long time. I've even developed maps for Unreal Tournament. I've tried a couple of maps for Quake. I run a gaming site. I help run a big decent sized gaming site that we talk about different things on computers. I usually deal with the computers and the technical side of things, but also consoles. But PC gaming has just been something that's always clicked for me. And for those who watch this, and I know there's a million people on YouTube that know how to build a computer and talk computers all day, and their channel is nothing about computers, I will let you know that you can always engage me to talk about computers. I don't build computers for anybody but myself and my kids anymore, just because of I know what we want, I know what they want, which my kids are also big PC gamers. I'm proud of them. They love their consoles, but they love playing on PCs. It's great. It's so good. Now, if only we could play a game together without fighting each other, that'd be amazing. But yeah, that's exactly why I love the PC. And there are just so many things you can do with it, like small form factor PCs, which is what is over there. It's a small box, but I can take that with me. I've taken it to PAX. I've taken it to E3. It's really nice. It's in a Coolmaster 130 Elite case. It has a GTX 1080 Ti in it, 16 gigs of memory. It's a really nice small PC that I can grab anywhere. It's no longer than an Xbox One X, but it's a little thicker, but it does what I need to do. It runs circles around most consoles, and I wouldn't say it runs circles around the Xbox One X, but it does run circles around Xbox One X. Okay, there, I'll say that. But again, the Xbox One X is a nice console. I'm not saying it's crap because it's great. I play it more than my PlayStation 4 Pro. We'll leave it that way. But I'm rambling again. So getting back onto it. If you ever have questions about gaming PCs and you just want to talk to somebody who's not, I don't want to say high and mighty, but just humble, small guy, hook me up. Look me up. I'll be able to talk to you. I don't have any problems with that. Anytime, any place. If you see me on the street, say, hey Keith, let's talk computers. I'll talk, and I've done that. It's to the point where my wife hates going to Micro Center with me or hates going to Best Buy with me because I've done that so many damn times. She literally hates it. So that is why I enjoy the PC and PC gaming. And yes, I work in IT from 7 to 4, 9 to 5, 8 to 4, whatever the hours are. And yes, I will come back home and I will sit my butt down in a chair and I will play games on the computer because I love it. And one thing I want to say real quick, there's a lot of people out there saying that you have to be stuck on a monitor and a keyboard and a mouse to play PC games, and that is not true. That stigma has been true in years. Again, this setup, I wish I could show you guys, but you can't see it. 55-inch TV, PC, tons of controllers. When you start it up, it starts up in it starts up Windows, boots into all my games. It's fun. I can control things with a controller. I close the game out with a controller. It goes right back to the interface, and I can do it over again. It's pretty much like a console setup. It's great. I got one set up downstairs when I take it downstairs with me on a 65-inch. It's great. The experience can be good if you know exactly what you're doing. So I don't want to hear. I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to hear anybody saying, "Oh, you only stuck to the keyboard, mouse, and monitor on the PC to play PC games." Because that's not true. And even if you were stuck, I mean, I have a really nice monitor in front of me. It's the Alienware Ultra Wide 34-inch. I don't mind being stuck on this monitor because this monitor is freaking awesome. Yeah, it only does 1440, it's 3440 by 1440, but it's a badass monitor. So yeah, PC gaming is a lot of fun. God, there's just so much stuff I want to talk about, and I might actually put a script together about PC game just because I enjoy it so much. But again, there are a lot of pros, there are a lot of cons as well. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Don't let anyone ever tell you that PC gaming is roses, because yeah, it can be roses, but it has a crap ton of thorns on there as well. And if you don't watch yourself, you're gonna get stuck. But if you stick with it, that rose smells really good, doesn't it? Unless you hate roses, then no, something else. I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for now. Like I said, these are all impromptu. I don't run off a script. I'm gonna have to do these. I'm gonna keep doing these. PC gamer right here. I love PC gaming, and I hated the PC gaming show at E3, aka the Epic Gaming Show at E3. God, that was such an abysmal train wreck. Please stop doing those, PC gamer. They're not good, including the one I went at E3 2017 when I was in the crowd, and I was not impressed. Please stop doing those. Anyway, guys and girls, Keith Mitchell, aka Shadow Hacker, here from the Outerhaven. If you like what you saw, go ahead and give a like, leave a comment. We'd love to know what you think about this, and why not toss us a subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have fun, play games, game on.